client stores results from the month of February. How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. As you saw by the title of this video, I want to actually take you guys inside of a couple of stores and show you some results from some of our clients. I want to show you some, that are at some smaller spends, some are a little bit in between, and then also a little bit of some higher spends. And of course, this is, I'm only going to pop up a couple results here to show on this. If at any point during this video you're interested in getting signed on with our automation company, you can go to the description down below and book a Zoom call with me, a 30-minute Zoom call. I can take you through any store results you want to see. Also, any questions that you have for us before getting signed on. So definitely, if you're interested, like I said, book a call in the link in the description down below, and I'll see you on there. But I don't want to waste much time. Like I said, I want to take you guys inside of some of these stores in the month of February. I'll break down the spreadsheets a little bit, especially if you're someone that's looking to get signed on with our Amazon automation company. It's a way for you to take a look at the results that we're getting, also what your spreadsheet would look like on a month-to-month basis, and just for an overall better understanding of what everything's going to look like and how it's going to operate. So let's jump inside of my laptop and look at some of these results. Okay, so here we are inside of one of these store results, and I'll break this down to show you exactly what this spreadsheet would look like. Again, you can see down here it's just going to go month by month. You can see that the reason why this is saying January 2, February 2, this is their second year on with us. So again, it is a 3-year contract that you're signing on to when you get started with us. So this is their, not to say that this person's been on for a year. I think they actually had just gotten started. That's why they only have about $1,000 here in inventory. I want to take you and show you some accounts that have really just been getting started, just so you can see what it would look like, especially your first few months on. I'm sure that's what you're the most curious about. So again, they may have gotten started in December or November. I don't know specifically for this client, but we'll be able to still take a look at their order sheet. And so the first thing you're going to notice, over here is just the order ID that gets plugged in here. And again, this is just something that we just copy and paste straight from Amazon so that it's all the correct accounting. The only thing that we actually have to go plug in is obviously the cost of goods over here. Amazon doesn't know what we paid to purchase the product. So obviously we have to plug that in, and that's going to generate our profit. But let's start over here with the order ID that gets plugged in. Then, of course, the product that's actually selling. So it looks like this seller was selling quite a bit of some toys. Again, we do source some toy products. Again, the bulk of our products are in the general merchandise niche, but we do sell quite a bit of toys. It does ramp up a little more towards Q4 time. But you can see some different Disney, Marvel, Avengers here. I know that this is a toy product here, coloring books and things like that. But what we're going to be able to see here is this is how much the product had actually sold on Amazon for. So this is going to be your total product charges right here. So you can see it sold for $4.25 here on Amazon. You can ignore this total promotional rebate. All this column is Amazon may come onto the listing and put a discount or a coupon on one of our listings so that the sellers can get it for a cheaper price. And Amazon's not going to punish us for that, right? They can't come and lower our price down because they don't know what we bought it for. They can't lower something to a negative, but what they do is they'll always pay that back out. So, you can see here, this number is higher than it was in the total promotional rebate. So any promotions that they run on our behalf, they'll always compensate us for that and pay us that back out. So, we don't have to focus too much on this column. But then the Amazon fees, you can obviously see Amazon takes quite a hefty fee on what they take. And again, if you have watched any of my other recent videos, it makes sense, the fee that Amazon's taking. They're supplying us with a platform that that we don't have to run any advertising, we don't have to run any marketing. We're able to just capitalize off of listings that are already generating sales and just send in inventory on it. And then of course they handle all the logistics and getting that sent out to their customers on the 2-day Prime shipping. So they've built out a platform that shoppers love to purchase from, and a lot of shoppers will only purchase from because of the shipping speeds and how easy they make everything. So it makes sense that they take this type of fee, but they do take quite a hefty fee. Here we can see, and then right here you can see it costs us, in this case, 76 cents to purchase this one individual unit for this right here. And you can see in this month we spent $1,023 on inventory. And then this is just going to see, how many units we actually sold on Amazon. And then obviously your net profit here, and that's going to generate out your ROI that you receive. So the numbers that you really want to pay attention to when we're taking a look at this spreadsheet is how much did the client spend to profit what amount, right? So in this case, this client spent $1,000 on inventory to profit $276 in net profit at a 27% ROI. And that's another thing I want to touch on. You're going to see not all of our clients sell for, a 28% ROI every single month. We average anywhere in between that, 25 to 28% range on that average ROI, but it's not to say that that's where you're going to end up every single month. You're going to have months where you might be in the 30s, you might be in the low 20s, you might even be in the high teens sometimes. Again, dropping lower than that would be a very unfortunate month. We don't touch on that much, but it's not where you're going to be at 28% every single month. It's just where you're going to average out to right around that 25, 28 area. So let's take a look inside of another client store results here, and we'll pull up one more. This one should be, so you can see a little bit more in obviously how much they did on sales on Amazon. So what we can see, again, we already know the order number, we know the products they sold. So what we're going to pay attention to, one number that you definitely can know is how much they did in sales on Amazon. But again, the most important thing that you really want to look at is how much did they purchase on inventory to profit what amount. And you can see in this month, this client spent about $5,700 on inventory to profit roughly about, $1,300 in net profit at a 22% ROI. And again, you can see this is what I'm talking about, where you're not going to be at, a 28 every single month. You can be a little bit lower. We're seeing almost a 23% here, and we were just looking at results at the 27% over there. So, as we continue to get more and more purchasing power sent in from our clients on a month-to-month basis, we're looking at getting and moving our ROIs higher and higher and getting access to better and better deals. But that's just going to come with time. So again, a 22 to a 27%, again, really can't complain. It is a pretty good return on that. Do we want that to be higher? Absolutely. But that's what it's at right now. We're constantly looking to get those ROIs higher and higher. It just makes sense for everybody. Let's take a look inside. I'll show you one more client store results for the month of February. And like I said, if you guys do want to see more and you want to see the Amazon backend and the individual products they're selling all that, we can go through that on a Zoom call. Again, if you want to book a call with me down on the link in the description, we can definitely go through all of that. So we'll pop up one more here. And again, the number we're going to look at is how much they spent on inventory. You can see, right in kind of a middle ground area, about $1,500 spent on inventory. So it's not a very high amount. I think this client was just getting started. But you can see right here, net profit around $641 in net profit and at a 43% ROI. So again, you can see you're not always going to be up this high, but you'll have months where you have a 43. We've had clients get above a 50% ROI, but again, it's not something that's where you're always going to be above a 50. It's going to be something that's always changing and ever flowing, and you're going to average out right in that mid 20 area. But I hope this video was insightful for you guys to really take a look inside and dive into some of these spreadsheets. Again, if you want to see more of this stuff, definitely book a call with me and we can go through whatever you want to see. I appreciate you watching the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.